When thinking about a private equity portfolio, it can help to have some kind of theoretical framework to help us decide how to manage such a company in the portfolio. And I've adapted the Boston Consulting Matrix to make it work for private equity. So when I make my investment at the beginning, my company is a question mark, in the sense that the company has potential, it could grow, it could succeed, but we're not sure because we're right at the beginning. If the company does well, it can then become a star, which is a company which has hit some milestones, the management has proven themselves, and the company has potential to go further and become successful. If it does really well, it becomes a cash cow, which means the company has now reached a maturity stage, it's cash flow positive, and I can now sell that company and start all over again with another question mark. If things don't go so well, the company could become a dog, which is a company that's bleeding money where the management has not been performing. And what could I do that I could recover the dog and turn it back into a question mark? And then it could go on to become a star once again. If things don't go well, the company may have to be written off and it would become a write-off, which is a final state. And finally, I may be able to stabilize the company, but the company will end up being a mediocre company, which doesn't really have much potential, but sort of survives, and that's a zombie company. And so, as you might imagine, some of these states like question mark, star, dog, are kind of intermediate states which are not sustainable because the company has to move upwards or downwards. A final state is the cash cow, the write-off, and the zombie, which are companies which have stabilized into one final condition. As far as a fund manager goes, all these are companies that you can work with, and the worst one for a fund manager, I don't know if you can guess, it's the zombie, because with a write-off you have closure and you can move on. With a cow you can sell it. With a star you could even sell it. But with a zombie you're kind of stuck, and it's very difficult to get out of a zombie portfolio in private equity.